Well, it's good to be back to logging. We're down here in the free world now, logging. Down close to home. Kind of nice to be back. Kind of cool. Gonna be a cool spring. It's, I think the spring's about 2 weeks late. I'm convinced of it. I might be wrong. I'm not. It's just a matter of opinion. I think our spring around here is about 2 weeks late. Got a nice cool winter. Maybe the ticks won't be bad this year, as they have been, because they've only got us a nice cold winter. You know, global warming. I don't know. I ain't trying to get political. I don't care. I don't. Watch Derek get him and whack him a tree down. Up on the hill up there. Joe D, D. Morgan's running around somewhere. Oh, he's trying to get Tiny going. He's gonna run Tiny today. Roger and Big Daddy gonna skid off me and Derek. All right, Big D, let's see what you got. Big D's got it. Big D's gonna cut a hickory. No, is that red oak or hickory? It might be a hickory. That's a nasty. A lot of the butts on this job looking nasty. But, good job. Glad to have it. Whop, it said. Wait, my tree still got a top in it. Derek's giving Morgan a hard time. He's having trouble with Tiny this morning. No. 2 cutters and 1 skidder, man. That's the opposite way we used to treat Roger, Derek. We just stack skidders on 1 cutter, man. Then he'd turn around, he wouldn't hook none of us up. I tell you what, good teamwork is just hard to beat. I love working on a good team. Well, you'd be easy on a guy, you do it in installments. Oh, bless America. Hell, let me find a place we can get through here. I think I seen it up here. Now we'll have to cross this big ditch, but it's dry as a bone. Oh, and a hard rock bottom. And all up that draw, there's gonna be stuff on the other side. I'm not crossing back and forth across the ditch. I'm gonna have to just make a crossing at a diagonal on the other side of that white oak tree right across. And then I'll have to hew off a little bit of that bank and climb out. And I don't see any other option. Every other option don't leave us a spot to climb out. Oh, and I'm sure there's gonna be some crybaby ball bag son of a buck. Gonna find something to whine about. No, I can't crawl out there. I about fell in with Bruce there the other day. That's the only way out I see. Can't go farther up because we're cut off of that other ditch. So if you watch this, we're gonna cross right through this ditch. If you watch this and you don't like it, this is how your house is built, bud. That's how you get paper to write on, paper to clean your dishes with, paper to wipe your ass with. So I don't know what to tell you. If you're gonna bawl about it, then bawl about it, but we're going through it. Brutus popped the daggone wheelie. All right, well, we'll try to cut this tree down and get moving. Yeah, I think I got us a plant now. If you can hear me back there, Dad, we're going to have to cross this main ditch in a spot. I got a good spot to do that with everything, and then get back on the side we're working on. He's grouchy, he's hurting, he's grouchy, hurting. He's been pulling cable, 70-some-odd-year-old man been pulling cable for 2 days. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, why don't you relieve him? Well, nobody's relieving me.
You copy that, Phil?
I tried to talk him into yesterday to use that big grapple skid, and he don't want to use it. And he's like, no, I'll use my daggone bulldozer, I guess. I don't know. I love you, Dad. That's how this company is built, with grit. But now he's a hurting and drubbing, and he's got stuff he needs to be doing too. He's got priority work he needs to be doing. He's stuck here loading with us right now. All right, not on the power line. All right, we got a hold of it. Turn loose, you son of a buck. There, I'll break the whole thing off if I have to. There you go. Beautiful. We will take that. I'll go down there and top that out and use the head and make them a little bit of a road there so they can get out. Alright, here we are going down in the hole here. It is wide enough for the skidders. Just barely. I don't want to skin that white oak tree. So let me about it. Well, there's just not enough room. Let me just rewind these two because they're just old maples anyways. And now I'll get the skidder down the ditch a little quicker. There you go. That helps the entrance ramp. You gotta do some of this stuff to make a access. She stops on the other side. Take on through to the other side. There, I'm liking this. This I'm liking okay. Yeah. Back in a minute. I did the best I could. They should be able to skid that. It ain't beautiful, but it'll work. I can't get the dozer down here to do that. He's busy. He's trying to get the There's a bunch of trails and stuff in this woods that's got to be done right, and he's got to spend his time on that.
Roger. Go ahead, Morgan.
So these guys are going to have to kind of do their own thing here, and he'll come back and finish it. But we'll have to be, according to Big Daddy, we're kind of on our own on this.
Roger. Back behind me, there's 3 trees. I can't get to them. It's too soft. I just about got stuck trod.
So they're going to come in, they're going to wind down. Now that's an ash tree. I can take that tree out and make that line up. Maybe put the root wad of that up against this white oak, because I don't want that skin of this white oak across. And then they'll have enough room that they can get through. It ain't pretty, it ain't ideal, but I don't know what to do. The geography and the utilities and the county roads got us pretty much hemmed in. There ain't no option out here. That's out. That's out, period. See if I can root log me a couple cedars and I'll put the butts up against that white oak tree so we don't skin that white oak tree nut. Well, that's easier said than done. See if we can grab this, and there's a water line right there. I mean, the daggone water line. This water line ain't helping matters none. And the power line ain't helping matters none. There ain't not much in here that's helping matters none. Put that right there. That'll serve as a little bit of a deterrent. It ain't nuclear, but I'm hoping it'll be enough of a deterrent to keep the white oak trees off that white oak tree. And Roger or Derek, if you can either one see me down here behind my butt between me and the boom, I got a crossing down there to cross the ditch to get over here. And we'll pull all this stuff out that way. We'll try to hug it against the tree line here to stay off this water line, I guess.
Okay.
It's got to come out though, because it's got to come through the ground we've already disturbed. So the idea here, we got to stay off the water line. They're saying we got to stay off this water line, which I'm not saying I disagree with that any. I'm sure that's correct. You know, I understand wholesomely, but this is not going to be. We can't stay off the water line without. You're going to have to break an egg if you're going to make an omelet. Is what I'm trying to say. So we're trying to make an omelet. Stay off the water line omelet. Something special. And to do that, I'm going to have to whack out some of these little trees and get them out of here. So we got room between the power line and the woods line to skid these. Oh boy. Oh, here comes the health department. Oh, that's great. See, I started talking about omelet, and here comes the daggone health department. I hope there ain't a you know, guys, I was saying, I hope there ain't a utility pole. And look, there's a utility pole. I think years ago, they put that utility pole up there just for this purpose, to aggravate me. I knew it. I knew I was a victim. All right, Brutus. This ain't gonna be easy. Of course, it helps when you're beating around a rock pile. That helps everything. can see through the lid up there because it's been sprinkling raining. This light rain is much appreciated. We could use it. That's sarcasm. All right, let me look at this. That ain't bad, but I cannot push it off the stump and still control it. Let me get my butt behind it. I don't trust it. See, if I get between it and the obstacle, I feel a lot better. It ain't 100%, but it's well over 50. Okay. I'll go a little high stump because I think it might have metal in it. Beautiful way, we'll take that. I gotta clean them tops up because we're skidding out the direction I throwed that thing. Alright, I just want to break in here and say a couple things. I know this video doesn't cover a lot of stuff. Basically, I'm down here cutting along this road, trying to get it cleaned up without getting anything in. There's a power line, there's a water line, and there's a county road there. And Derek and Roger, Derek's got done cutting with Titus, and he's got on a skidder to help Roger. And him and Roger are skidding on the other bank where Derek had cut. And then I'm trying to cut these scragglers down here and get this situation, this slowdown of progress done down here. Liability's high, progress is low in this spot. And I'm just trying to knock it out before the skidder men get there. So when they get there, it's organized and it could be lickety split, bang, boom, bang, you know. And then one thing I was noticing, Brutus is operating kind of jerky, which is kind of normal for Brutus. But since this video, I wanted to share with y'all, I took that Pilot controls, these John Deere Pilot controls, anybody out there running them on a wheel loader or anything, they're all about the same. Every once in a while, you got to slide that boot down and lubricate everything in there. Slide the boot up and lubricate everything in there. That helps, that U-joint. And also, here the other day, I lengthened my handles out, gave it about 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch of length, and that made all the difference. It operates smooth as glass now, and I did some recording today while I'm doing this editing here. It won't be up for a while. The video won't, but boy, it made. I just want to say it made a world of difference. Anybody operating this equipment, you can always add length to your Pilot controls and really smooth out a machine if you got too short a throw on your Pilot. And then get in there once in a while on that U-joint and them buttons and the buttons and stuff in there underneath the joystick boot there, and lubricate that stuff. Take a little tip from me on that if you don't care, and do that. It'll save your. I got that right controller starting to stick a little bit on me and give me daggone tendonitis. And it's been bugging me all winter. But I'm getting soft. I just kind of wanted to share that. This video ain't got a lot of storyline to it. But we're just getting after it. The mill's getting lower on logs, and we need to get this wood moving. And it's just, and we moved close to home, and the timber's kind of small, and you know, we're doing some on our farm right now while I'm editing this video, and it's the same stuff as here, except ours is probably a little worse than what these guys got. These guys got some, it's decent timber. It's just, you know, it's not the huge stuff, but it's good. We're daggone glad to have it. And this property is nice to get in here and work this property at this time and stuff, so no complaints here. Well, I think we're doing pretty good. The next task is get that double, what is that, double red oak over here, and then we'll head our way back out of here. I think it's turned out looking pretty good, I'll have to say. Here's the canopy and what all we've been through. That's all done. That was the end of it. That was the last few extras there. I think we'll take it. sacrifices we make.
People will never understand
They
what it's
do.
like.
They don't. Come on,
I'm Walter Wade, and I want to be just like Babe behind the scenes when I grow up.